Hey guys, John Cooker here with the battle today. This is a battle against my friend Ak47. So yeah, check out our site. We have a lot of cool battles there, so enjoy the video. And rate, comment, and subscribe. So yeah, I lit off with Count Chocula and my Crobat. He strikes off with a Starmie. So I'm predicting a Thunderbolt, and I just don't want to stay in to get that, so I switch to Swampy, my Swampert. And he Thunderbolts. So then he changes, and I think I set up my Rock, not too sure. Yeah, he switches to Torterra. No, I actually EQ. Don't know why. Anyways, yeah, this is the Torterra that I gave him. So yeah, I EQ. And I think after this I want to stay in. And I Ice Punch. Not sure. Yeah, I stay in and I Ice Punch, hoping to get a crit or a freeze. But, of course, I don't. And I don't quite kill it either because it's quite bulky. So he Seed Bombs, which is gonna probably KO me. Yeah, once again, I'm sorry for the bad quality of this video. So yeah, that KO's my Swampert, and I'm kind of losing right now. I'm struggling on what to do. So I go onto my Volcano, my Epic Typhlosion, and he switches to his Starmie. And I just erupt. I use Eruption just to I know it'll take a big chunk out of whatever he tries to switch into. So yeah, I blow up and I see that it takes quite a chunk of damage. I know it's going to be a switch KO. And I risk staying in knowing that he might have a Choice Scarf, but fortunately he either doesn't or something. So I managed to get the Eruption off and I 2-hit KO his Starmie. So Starmie is out, which would pretty much decimate my team because I don't have any electric or grass types. And he switches out into his own Typhlosion. So I don't want to take an Eruption because I'm locked into my own Eruption. I know it wouldn't do much. So I switch into my Jawbreaker and he erupts just like I thought. And my Jawbreaker takes it pretty nicely. Well, not too nicely actually. That takes a lot more than I thought, and he erupts again, and that's gonna KO my Feraligatr. So yeah, so now I got 2 of my guys are down, and I only got 1 of his Pokemon down, so I'm not looking too good. So I switch back into my Typhlosion, and he switches his Typhlosion out into his Torterra. So this is just like a perfect opportunity for me, so I just erupt. No, Focus Blast. I was predicting him to switch into something else, and I didn't want to risk it. Didn't want to risk trying to erupt on something useless. So yeah, I KO'd the Torterra, luckily for me. And he switches out into his Great Master, his Drapion. This is gonna be a real pain, so I switch out into my Count Chocula. So he Poison Jabs, I don't know why, he's probably predicting me switch or something. And that does pretty nice amount. But oh wait, yeah, never mind, it was something. Yeah, but Leftovers recovers some of that. But I just Hypnosis and I missed. And he Swords Dance, and that sucks, because now he's got 1 Swords Dance up, which is +2, and I don't want to take any hits from this thing. So I try to go for Hypnosis again. Luckily it hits, which is good for me. So now he's asleep. So I decide to switch at this point. I think I'm getting too ahead of myself. So yeah, he's asleep. I switch. I go out into my Torkoal. People should use Torkoals more often. These things are amazing. Honestly, they are. So yeah, so I just take this moment to iron defense, because I know he's asleep and I'm not going to wake up unless I hit him. So I iron defense, I got +2 defense, and he's still asleep, which sucks for him, and I get another iron defense off. So I can pretty much take anything he throws at me, even an earthquake, and finally he wakes up and he swords dance again. And I go for another iron defense, I think. And because I know he has a Typhlosion and that thing can take a big chunk out of my HP with Eruption, I think I decide to Stealth Rock in the next move, I think. Yeah, I Stealth Rock, which actually comes in handy a little bit later. So now he crunches, trying to get my defense down. And that literally does nothing. And I Lava Plume, hoping to get a burn. And it does doesn't do too much, but it does more than I thought it would do. Well, its leftovers are basically does nothing. That doesn't really matter to me because all I want to get is a burn off. Because if he has EQ, he can basically rate my Torkoal in 2 hits. So he Earthquakes my Torkoal and it doesn't look too good. So I just Lava Plume right there, hoping for another burn, and I don't get a burn. More to the point right now, this burn is critical because you get the critical hit, or no, if I can survive another one, I won't have enough HP. If I can survive one more, I know I can survive one more is what I'm trying to say, and if I can survive 2 more earthquakes, I can blow up and take out his Drapion. So I love him when I'm praying for a burn, and he burns. So now he's burned, and now I can take 1 more earthquake, and then I can just come back and blow up. So yeah, he gets hurt by the burn, and I get my lefties, which means I'm gonna definitely survive another earthquake with some pretty good HP left. He earthquakes, and that brings me about to half of what I had left, and I just blow up. And of course that's gonna completely rape his Drapion. He's gonna get KO'd. At the expense of my Torkoal, which sucks, but if it wasn't for this explosion, he probably could have swept my entire team. Because I have nothing that, well, maybe not, but he could have taken out some other teams. So now I'm switching to Scissor, which is really annoying for me. I hate Scissors. Now I go to my Volcano. This is a really good prediction. So he bullet punches, and I think I either go for the Eruption or the Flamethrower. I'm pretty sure I go for the Eruption. Yeah, I go for the Eruption. I should have gone for the Flamethrower to make sure it was a KO, but I go to the Eruption, and I'm hoping that it'll be a KO. And I think it is. Yeah, it KOs the Scissor. And things are looking pretty good for me. It's only got its Typhlosion left, which is gonna get hurt by Stealth Rock, and it's not gonna be able to use Eruption and be able to do things. So I decided to switch it because I just don't want to risk it in case I can't take it out. I gotta count Chocula. He overheats, so I wasn't expecting. And I think Count Chocula gets raped. But, yeah, he gets decimated by overheat. Now his special attack has gone down 2 stages, and I'm pretty much set to... This game's pretty much mine, actually. Yeah. So I got into my own Typhlosion. I know he's not going to be able to do much. He switches out then. He goes into a Jolteon. And, yeah, I just Flamethrower. And, yeah, I'm running out of time, so yeah, the end of the video is just that I win. I can't always Jolteon because I outspeed it and game's mine. So remember guys, sub, rate, comment, and if you want the link to the website, just PM me and I'll give you it.